We have done it again, boys. Second day of the Express. That is what the profit's looking like. Nice little 2,700. Am I sexualizing the profit? Maybe like 10%. I'm 10% sexualizing it, but I deserve the profit. I put in my effort towards building good habits. And we all know that on the other side of building good habits, that is where you make the money. So if you want the money, you got to build the habits first, and that is what I've done, and that's why I'm in this position. Took 3 trades today, 2 losses, 1 win. Sorry, 2 wins, 1 loss. Let's get into it. So going into the morning, let me just show you the executions first. So I took 1 loss, then I took 2 wins. I made a few mistakes today in the market, but they were recoverable. As we can see, first trade I tried to short right here, got stopped out. Second trade, longed here, won that, and then third trade, shorted there, and yeah, we know how that ended. So, okay, going into the morning, what did I want to see? I was bearish biased. Now, the first mistake that I made in the day that I saw once I'd taken the loss was I went in with the wrong bias. Now, after having flipping thing, mate, after having a fat displacement to the downside yesterday, we broke 4 hour internal structure, inversed a bunch of 4 hour for value gaps. And from here, I'm like, we've broken high time from structure. Why would we not carry on pushing down? Because we've been engineering sell side liquidity for a few weeks. And no, I'm not trying to target like this, like I'm not trying to target this low down here. I'm just trying to get my piece of the pie. But hey ho, my bias is said by we have got a 15-minute unfilled fair value gap here. Inside that 15-minute, we have equilibrium and 0.62. On top of that, we have got our 4 hour CISD level here. And as well as that, we have got London high resting here. Now, what do we expect in a day? We more or less expect price to do power of 3 or AMD, which is by the end of the day, there are no more London session highs or lows and no more Asia session highs and lows. And yeah, that almost happened today. We started off by taking Asia session low by London's open, and we took Asia sessions high by London's open as well. So from here, naturally, if we're gonna take the London high, we want to see a reversal to the London low. And if we see London low get taken, we want to see a reversal to London high. That did not happen. Now, YM, Dow Jones, swept out London low. ES didn't, so I was like, that's cool. I'm still expecting London low to get taken out, as well as the previous day low and all of this engineered sell side liquidity. As we know, that didn't happen, but regardless, the way I entered into this trade, I was waiting for London high to get taken. As soon as London high got taken, I was like, cool. I want to see London low get taken. I need to see an entry model. From here, we can see that price tapped into this 15-minute for value gap and started bugging around in this 1 minute. That is because every single numpty is predicting that we're gonna plow through this 1 minute for value gap and inverse it. That doesn't happen. You need to wait. So I waited for this high to get taken, which acted as my internal manipulation. So once we've manipulated internally, this also created an SMT. From here, I see a 1 minute for value gap open up. As soon as it's inversed, I understand that 30-minute structure is going to be broken inside this displacement leg. So yeah, 30-second internal CISD gets broken. I actually entered around here, I think. Stops the recent high, targeting London low, and yeah, I got stopped out straight away, practically. Now, I didn't get stopped out at the high. I got stopped out around here because I shaved my stop loss. If you guys want to take one piece of game out of this video, shave your stop loss. I'm assuming everyone understands what a fib is and a fib tool. Basically, this level represents 1% in this situation, and the low represents 0. Equilibrium is here. OTE of the range, aka 0.62 to 0.79, is around there. And here is 0.9. What 0.9 represents is an invalidation area. When people say that this is an SMT, as soon as this high gets taken, that's their invalidation point. That is the exact same thing for the 0.79, because 14 out of 15 trades, price will go from the 0.79 through to the 1%. So it's like, mate, if you want to shave off that tiny bit of risk, like what I did, my risk was originally 350 up here. I did not check how much I should have entered contracts wise, and that's why it was 350, but I shaved it down to 300. As we can see, price just went up, so saved me $250 today. But anyway, second trade comes along now. So at this point, I can see that we're just purely disrespecting bearish order flow. And on top of that, I entered the first trade based on targets instead of based on kind of what the market could do. Like, you must have heard me talk about, and other traders talk about, reacting and not predicting. I was reacting in this situation, but I was a bit too immersed in being bearish because of the liquidity. So anyway, first loss is taken. I'm down like 300 on the day. Here comes along ES. The second mistake I made on the day was I tried to buy 2 units of the S&P to long up to this double top. Now, that is the exact point I wanted to enter at. It was around a 1 to 2.9. And let me just show you quickly. So, as you can see here, this order, when you change from like an indices, so say I changed to MNQ, yeah? I'm on MNQ now. I now change to S&P. This order chart doesn't change. So I'm thinking I'm trading on ES. I put the number of contracts I want is 2, and then I buy. As soon as that happens, I realize, oh shit, I entered on MNQ. And everyone knows it's like comparing MNQ to NQ. It's like a fifth of the size. No, sorry, a tenth of the size. So we all know how that ended. I ended up getting take profit hit on NQ for like $98, and this one would have been $600. But hey ho, we didn't exactly lose anything by doing that trade. So there's only a lesson to gain about changing the orders. Third trade comes along. For this trade, obviously, I'm not going to say I'm bearish on the day because that has nothing to do with this trade. We can have sell side liquidity resting here. It's got nothing to do with why I entered the trade. I entered this trade based on internal bearish order flow. If we get rid of all of this stuff in the chart, we can see right here, we have got like, let me just spam it quickly. We've got like high, 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 high. Like you get the point. There's a bunch of buy side liquidity just resting there, and as we can see, when we get to OTE of the range right here, we sweep out quite a lot of these highs. So as soon as we sweep out all of these highs, we are holding a, let's call it an internal 1 minute double top or relative equal highs. So as we can see, we didn't sweep out this 1 minute high. We stopped away from it from like one tick. And originally, I wanted to long into it. I'm not going to lie to you. I wanted to long up to these relative equal highs. And I ended up changing my bias because I could see that, like, naturally, I would want to long up there. And that's telling me other people who have learned from the same people from this other people who have learned from the same people as me, who trade the same way as me, would also want to long up there. And that is the exact reason why it's not going to work out. ES did not take this high, and that meant that there was no internal like high time frame SMT. But we did have an SMT here. And my main target was obviously the 10 a.m. candle low. So 10 a.m. candle low is sitting here with no wick. As we know, we're probably going to be drawn to it. So from here, we're reacting with a 0.705 level. We're holding an internal 1 minute or a 5 minute CISD. We have broken 1 minute structure to the upside. What does that tell the Joes? That tells all of the Joes, oh my gosh, guys, we're going to buy up and we're going to go straight to the equal highs. No, mate, we're not going to do that. We're going to manipulate people into buying the market here, and then we're going to fucking rape their stops. That is what happened today. I capitalized on it. So, yeah. In the range, we're already holding this 1 minute CISD. We also understand that we are holding OTE of the range. What are we doing? We're holding OTE of the range. We break 1 minute internal structure. That is not a good enough reason for me to enter into the market. So I'm going down in time frames. I'm looking for the exact reason why price is bugging out so much. Because let's not act like idiots. We can understand that price is just spazzing out here, spazzing out here, spazzing out here, and spazzing out here. From this, I can see there's a breaker block or there's some kind of like point of interest holding. That point of interest is right there. As we can see, we've got, when we're below it, we want to go down. When we're above it, we want to go up. When we're above it, we want to go up. And when we're below it, we want to go down. We want to go down. That means that as soon as this shit gets ran through, at a good point where I can see that we have engineered buy orders, like let's say I wanted to buy there, nice little 1.1 to 1.5, fuck no, mate. You're getting drained. So basically, cracking it down, we've got an SMT here holding, and we plow through we plow through this breaker block. We open up a 1 minute fair value gap. At this time, we had also broken internal 1 minute structure, making this whole candle a mitigation block. What do we expect? Everything's telling us we're rejecting. People are buying here, stops down here. We're going to come for a stop raid. So what happens? I hop in right here or something prior to the recent high, targeting the low, and hey ho, experience told me that all of the technicals that I used to get into this trade got me the profits. So yeah, man, that was a good day today. Did I get that precisely? No, I didn't. Anyway, great day today. Hope you guys enjoyed, but more so learned something from this video. I'm not gonna say like I've got no more trades left in me for the week. I'm definitely considering not trading tomorrow, but I will see, We're on a 2-day win streak. We're currently up 1900 on each account. Remember, guys, this ain't on one account. This is on 5, mate. This is on 5 accounts. Like, we're not just on one account. Come on now. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. Peace.